Our current gate guarding gig is coming to a close, but we don't know exactly when, so we did a really dumb thing and started a massive RV project.
I don't recommend it.
You don't recommend it? This week we're attempting to remove these old cracked decals. Oh, I'm so excited! And paint new ones in its place as a cheaper way to spruce up the outside. Can you tell I'm a little bit not sure? But we're not only racing against the clock, we're also fighting that West Texas wind. Can't spray paint in this.
No.
Keep watching until the end because we're cutting it really close as to whether we finish this project before they kick us out.
They're done, aren't they?
And we find out whether this was actually a good idea or if we just wasted a ton of money.
There's honestly no way it could be much worse.
As far as we know, we are thinking that no, shoot! Oh, I was trying so hard to keep her from running away. At least there are no oil workers here today. Oh, look at that. There's a flame going. That doesn't happen very often on this oil pad. Trinity, what do you have to say for yourself? She doesn't look sorry.
No, she's not.
Come here. There, now you can run around.
I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. I'm just putting that in the record book right now.
But even if she doesn't want to get on the chair, she could sleep in there.
Yeah.
And like have some shade. See, isn't that nice? We spend all this time trying to rig up a little shade setup for her. And she just decided to crawl under the RV. There we go, we found some shade. Okay, like I was trying to say earlier, we, as far as we know, may be leaving, maybe not be leaving, so I guess we don't really know anything. But the gate guarding company that we are with said that probably this week was going to be our last week at this specific location. So we thought, why not start a big project? Because that's what we do around here. If you've been following us for a little bit, you've gotten peeks of the interior of the RV. We really love it. We spent a lot of time lightening it up, making it bright, painting the dark wood white, putting nice furniture in there that just makes it look like a real home instead of an RV from the 80s. This one is only a 2005, but the outside is starting to show its age. Just with all the peeling decals, it looks like the outside does not reflect the interior, and I'm a little embarrassed to take it places. Even though some of these were peeling when we bought the RV, because we did buy it used, they were not this bad. So we're attempting to fix that today. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about how to like restore the decals because it's gonna be much cheaper to do that myself rather than buy replacement decals or even get the whole RV wrapped. That's just completely out of the budget. And then we're gonna take care of the outside like we should have done 5 years ago. Obviously, that is a lot of stuff.
Not paint supplies. You may remember from 2 videos ago, I tackled this shock project only to discover that the shocks I had were the wrong shocks. I need to get that in there. Typical Joe project. Well, today I have hopefully the right shocks. They are definitely shorter, so they should fit based on my measurements. Got to rip the tires off, put the shocks on, and then go to the other side and do it all over again. So while Kaylin is doing her paint project, I'm gonna busy myself seeing if we can get these shocks good and ready because we don't want to drive anywhere with missing shocks. Are you kidding me? Ugh.
Does it not fit?
No, it does. It's just very tight.
Yesterday, we actually cleaned the entire side of the RV just to make sure it was free of dirt. So we used this car wash to scrub it. And then I went through and did the wash and wax. Migurars? How do you say it?
I have no idea. Sounded good to me.
The basic idea is to redo the decals with spray paint. First of all, I gotta see if this stuff will actually come off. I got a few tricks I'm gonna try. Hopefully one of them works.
We're almost there. There we go.
It fits?
Yep, and now is when we make sure that I have all the rubber grommets in the right place. Yes, we are good to go.
Look at that. Oh, that's so much easier than I thought it was gonna be.
How satisfying.
That is so satisfying right now. Oh, I'm so excited. It's kind of like peeling a sunburn. You try to do it off as much as you can, all in one swipe. I know some people think that's gross, but I like peeling sunburns. TMI.
So there we go. I mentioned in the previous video that the reason I'm replacing these shocks is because we've had some uneven tire wear, specifically on a couple of the tires. So this is the inside of the tire. It's got good tread, and then when we get to the outside of the tire here, you see that it has worn down this outside section.
Look at, so many websites told me to get this expensive like roller brush thing that would help with the decals, but I chose the old plastic scraper and hair dryer method, and it's working great. What was that? Oh my word.
It's a block I put between the jack and the...
Because the whole RV just
fell
and you were
about
underneath
an inch.
it. Oh, wait, can I do it?
Yay!
There we go.
We're going with the ghosty stripe look.
But that worked pretty good.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the RV and get the other two shocks on. Those ones went on pretty smoothly, so I'm pretty excited.
This is looking so nice.
This is the last old shock.
Nice.
All the shocks are done. I don't know if it's going to solve our problem, but I know for sure that the RV is better today than it was yesterday.
You want to take a crack at this?
I will.
Look who's trying an alternative method. The next thing I'm going to do is use this rubbing alcohol just to get all the residue off so that the painter's tape sticks and the actual primer starts sticking to it. Because we do not want the paint to come off.
All right, YouTube, I need you to come through for me on this because I have searched the internet, I've had friends search the internet, and I cannot figure out for the life of me what this is called so that I can buy some more. I assume that this trim comes in some sort of a roll. It feels like vinyl-y, rubbery. You can see what the back looks like. As you can see, like a lot of the other parts of the RV, it is in rough shape. If you have any idea what exactly this is called, super bonus points if you can drop a link in the comments to where I can find a replacement for that so I can just rip it all off the RV and put new stuff on. And then I get to caulk. Yay, I love caulking. I'm caulking and I'm not good at it.
Tape time!
Are we taping? How you feeling?
They say it's all in the prep, and we are sure spending a lot of time on prep.
I like the green. It's a new direction for the RV.
Now we have thicker tape and brown paper so we can make sure what doesn't need to be painted doesn't accidentally get painted. There has to be a better way to do this. The one thing we didn't do that I think we should have done that hopefully doesn't screw us over is to scarify the surface. So I think I should have sanded it before we put the primer on. It was really clean. It had the rubbing alcohol on it. It seems like it's sticking. So we're gonna hope that's okay, and then we'll try on another one to sand it up. But this is our second coat of primer, then we'll get the actual color on, then we'll get the gloss on. This is looking so good.
You waving at yourself?
I was.
Good thing I looked.
Was that the primer?
Yep.
Oh no. We did run into a few issues on this one.
Somebody stuck their finger in the paint.
I was trying to save you.
That's what it is.
Why did you do that?
And then somebody, after they stuck their finger in the paint, decided it would be a good idea to just try to wipe all the paint off because the finger took some paint off.
So anyway, we are going to let this harden overnight, and I'm gonna try to like sand it. Let's try to take all this off first.
All the paper?
Yeah. This is looking so sick.
It's a really sweet looking line.
And like when that one is all done, like
Yeah.
with the cracked one.
Yeah, it's this whole RV is going to be a brand new RV. Nobody's stealing stuff. So I typically do 3 things while I'm doing this shift overnight because there's nothing going on out there. I edit podcasts for a few clients that I have. I edit our open roading videos, which is why this gate is a dream for us because it gives us the opportunity to edit these while working for someone else. Basically, I'm getting paid by someone else to edit our YouTube videos. Couldn't have worked out better. And then the other thing I do is I'll pick up the RV, do some dishes, things like that. So it's Wednesday morning. Our video is about 2/3 of the, well, not 2/3, I wish. It's about 1/3 of the way done. So I'm gonna pound on that for a couple hours and see if I can get that to the point where I can show it to Kaylin tomorrow and she can give her feedback, and then we can kind of go through over the next day and a half with final touches to that. It was a YouTube fail. Fail! Off to bed.
Decal project, day 2. It's a little chilly this morning, but I'm hoping it warms up because I'm supposed to be using this when temperatures between 50 degrees and 90 degrees. I think it's like 42 right now, but it's supposed to get up to 75 this morning, so we will be good. I realized I forgot to show you or tell you exactly like what paint we were using. We went with the Rust-Oleum brand. So the gloss paint and primer, doing 2 coats of that. Then the actual color, so this is dark walnut for the brown, and that's the enamel, the 2 times ultra coverage, and I really like how it's going on. And then the clear durable gloss coat. And these are all indoor outdoor spray paints. But I mean, just look at this. Like, it looks exactly like a decal. It does not look painted at all. I just have to fix that spot.
Somebody stuck their finger in the paint.
I was trying to save you. He felt really bad about it, but we're gonna see what we can do. Oh my word, this is not looking that great. All right, I think we're all set. 51 degrees, that's perfect. So let's give this a shot. I'm gonna do a few practice runs. If you look closely, you can see some minor imperfections. If we ever meet you guys on the road, let's don't look at that one. Okay, this is what it looks like all cleaned up. I think it's pretty good, actually. Over the next few days, we painstakingly removed each decal, but the process was slow going due to windy conditions that made it impossible to work. I don't think this is a good idea. We could only squeeze in a few hours each day, and we had to run to town not once, but twice for more supplies. Meanwhile, the clock was ticking, and suddenly we were faced with even less time than we thought. So some very interesting developments have happened this morning. The company that we are security for, gate guarding for, came and took some of their stuff. And then they just came and took the remaining 2 telephone poles. I don't know, we could be leaving tomorrow, we could be, like, I have no idea. So, I can't believe we started this project.
Where are the telephone poles?
Did you notice all of those are gone too, the equipment behind
Yeah,
the
there's
generator?
just stuff over there.
They came twice today to get loads.
They're done, aren't they? Oh boy.
That's why I've been out here busting my butt.
Oh boy. As always, the project is taking longer than we expect.
See this red cranberry color? I think I'm gonna replace it with slate blue. I'm nervous about it.
Ready for the moment of truth?
I hope it looks good.
If she makes me sand it all down, this will be the end of the video.
I think I'm ready.
This is satin slate blue. All right, here we go. Ooh, I like it.
It's so different. I think I like it. It's just gonna take some getting used to because the blue is a lot bluer than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be more of like a muted blue-gray, which maybe that is what it looks like, but it just seems brighter. I really don't want to repaint it.
No. I think we're stuck with it for a while. We're stuck with it for Alaska, and then if you decide you want to repaint it,
Okay.
you can. But honestly, I love it, and it's not.
I guess I was just hoping to have this like euphoric reaction like I did with the gray and the like dark brown, and I'm not having it. There is a guy from the company here. I think to take the rest of the equipment, so Joseph's gonna go talk to him and see what's up.
Howdy, howdy. I haven't heard from my boss yet, so
Well,
He's taking it all.
he's taking everything.
I don't know if he's taking it all right now, but they're getting it all today. So, yeah. So, but
are we gonna move with them to a different location?
so they have a new job that's starting, but it's starting this week. It's not starting today, which makes me think that they're not going to necessarily need us to go today. I don't know. I'm going to call my boss. I just talked to one of the guys here. He said they are starting a project this week.
Because they told us that, you know, that was the only project that they needed us for.
Have we talked about our backup plan?
No.
Okay.
But I'm kind of thinking we might be done work camping then.
Yeah, it sounds like. While it would be nice to get extra money from, like, we really wanted to go to March 1st.
We still have another paycheck.
Yeah, we still have another paycheck coming. Stay tuned. We haven't reached our 15,000 goal yet. But the biggest monkey wrench this puts in is the stripes. But the good thing is, and I love S&S for this, is that they have said we can stay here overnight. We don't have to jump out. So if we're done, I mean, we're gonna do the stripes here tomorrow.
We are feeling a little bit stressed this morning. There's a chance that we're maybe going to another job, but maybe just going to a boondocking spot.
Everything is up in the air.
Yeah, we're stressed. We have 2 more decals to finish. This one we tried to finish last night, but then we got some bumps going on.
And we tried to fix it, and every time we fixed it, it made it worse.
Also, I'm growing to love the blue. I definitely like it more in the shadow because it looks like a silvery kind of blue, which is what I was hoping for. So we basically cannot park in the sun, and we just need cloudy days. Look at that.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am that is coming off clean.
This is getting way too windy for
Yeah,
painting.
it's insane. There's no way.
Yeah, you can't spray paint in this.
No.
It is supposed to calm down tonight though, so we're gonna try to get some of the paper up. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did that come out of the truck?
Yes. All right, this is all taped off except for that corner over there. We just have to clean it. The tape isn't sticking, but this is all ready for when the wind dies down. Oh yeah, and we didn't do this one either because we want to let this stripe dry a little bit more.
The wind's whipping.
I know. That's come loose. I think it's time to take a break. The end is in sight.
It is. We're almost there.
Two more decals.
And the wind has died down. I did not think it was going to die down, but there's a little breeze, but actually right here, I feel nothing thanks to our little makeshift wind guard. So we're
in good shape.
We're gonna get this done. There is nothing like getting 2/3 done with a project, 3/4 actually, and changing materials, but we could not find any more of this anywhere local. So we bought, this is the same as the paint we're using, so we think we'll be fine. But still, we know
if something goes wrong.
If something goes wrong with those two first, we know why, or if something goes wrong with all these, we know why. This stuff is amazing. Like, I wish we had used this like at the start.
Pro tip, in case you're wanting to do your own RV decal project.
I don't recommend it.
You don't recommend it?
I recommend it if you have lots of time.
time.
It's kind of like fixing the truck at the beet harvest. Like, do it when you're not pressed for time, when you have all, one stripe a day.
You know what though? Like, we were talking about how there's really never the right time for projects.
Not when you're living in the RV full time.
No, like you just have to do it. You have to complete it. Like, otherwise you're just gonna procrastinate and not get it done at all.
I'm just making sure I have the right color.
Stone gray.
Where's the?
Oh, that was blue. How sick are you of watching us spray paint by this point? I promise we're almost done.
Oh, don't promise that. Have you not learned that any project of ours can go way longer than it's supposed to?
This is our last can of stone gray.
And you can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah, and we've just done our 4th coat because this does not like to cover nicely. I don't know.
We've got some for touch-ups, not a lot. Okay. Well, let's just plan on that then. If we hear from you tomorrow, we'll head out, and otherwise I'll just touch base with you Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and we'll head out. That sounds good to us. Thanks so much.
That sounded like good news.
That worked out. So the electric company hasn't contacted our boss to tell them whether or not they want somebody. And so again, rather than us going to Midland and waiting to see if there's a job, they're fine with us sitting here. I told him, you know, I'm not running his generator during the day because we've got plenty of sun. And yeah, he's like, that's great. So we're gonna sit here for one more day. And he said he has to pick up the generator on Thursday, and I'm like, that's fine with us. So if we don't,
we'd rather leave Thursday.
If we don't have a job, if they don't have a job for us tomorrow, we'll leave Thursday. He'll come pick up the generator, and we'll be done. We'll be done work camping. So something worked out perfectly.
Okay, well that sounds good to me. Yeah.
Should we go see if this is ready to coat?
It's not splotchy.
Do you know what kind of paint James Bond likes? Spray paint.
Shaken, not stirred.
The final frosting. That's a new can too. How's it working?
So I think I like, when it comes to the clear, I like the other one better.
Okay.
It had a different spray pattern, and for the clear, I liked it. But it's not bad.
Just so you're up to date, this is the clear gloss that we're not super fans of. This is the one we like. This is the primer that we don't like. This is the primer that we do. So take a screenshot if you ever want to tackle a project like this. Lights are on.
We are spray painting by faith right now.
I know, and
I'm glad we're on the clear coat.
I really hope it looks good. And Trinity is convinced that there's a coyote somewhere.
Oh, there she goes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I feel like I'm officially team blue now.
Yay.
It looks so
I haven't heard better news since you said yes, like 17 years ago.
He was really worried he was gonna have to repaint it. But no, I love it. It's great. I think it's gonna look awesome in photos. We just have one more step to do today, and that is to put some UV protectant, Amazon special, on this side, just to sort of seal off and protect all of these decals so that we don't have to do this hard work over in the next year or so. And we're on a bit of a time crunch per usual because it's supposed to be about 25 miles per hour wind speed this afternoon. So we have only until like noon to get this done.
Look at us taking care of our vehicle. Welcome to your throne.
I know, I hope it don't fall.
Please don't fall.
Hope we don't throw my laptop.
I was gonna say, if you fall, save the laptop, please.
I have this because we have some numbers to share with you, because maybe you're curious, like how much do we actually spend in this project versus if we had just bought replacement decals.
I'll give you a hint. One of the numbers is really expensive and one of the numbers is a lot cheaper. So we either really screwed up or we made a good decision.
Okay, get to the numbers.
Okay,
Let's go.
Numbers. So for the decals, if we had bought all the decals from, what was the website?
RVDecalDirect.com.
Okay, so if we had bought all the decals for both sides of the RV, not including the Jayco Designer logo decals, because we're not replacing those, we're just getting rid of them altogether, it would have cost us $2,264, and that is literally just for the decals. So us putting them up, you know we'd have to order at least a couple more.
Yeah, we'd screw it up.
Because we'd screw one or two of the decals up and have to redo it.
So our total cost that we spent so far for this project, and we are also including the ladder that we bought
and
specifically
the UV
for
protectant.
this. Yeah, and the UV protectant, all the spray paint, the tape, the microfiber cloths, like everything is $521.87, which is a significant savings.
And if you think about it, we would have had to buy the ladder if we got the decals. So if you take
True.
the ladder off, we're down into
True.
the 400s as well. It's crazy.
Now we still have to do the other side, so we're gonna be buying a few more cans of spray paint, another roll of brown paper to kind of section everything off. But I think we're gonna land in the $600 to $700 range. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy how it turned out. I'm really excited for this upgrade to the RV. We're just continuing to give our old RV some TLC. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and following along on this journey.
And in the next episode, we are actually literally one day from pulling out of here and heading to a new spot. We
Tomorrow.
don't know if it's going to be a new work camping spot or if it's going to be a boondocking spot.
We're kind of waiting for a call.
So if you want to find out, you're going to have to mash that subscribe button, click the like button if you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
We're done!
Kind of.
Okay, maybe not.
We still have the other side.